We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Jose Urquidy gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Leading off tonight for Miami, the center fielder, Jonathan Diaz.
First delivery to him on the way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
At the plate, John Birdie, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. Birdie, a native of the state of Michigan. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Tucker is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting third, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Standing in, Tim Anderson. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. He's set, now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. VR leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And he's out on a strong throw.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. In now, Corey Dickerson. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Sandy Alcantara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So striding in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in. He'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So one away here with the bases empty. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He swings at the first one, and it's in the air out to the center of the diamond. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brian Anderson.
Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Grounded to first. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Full count still. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit high and deep to left field. Brentley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he pops it up. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
To the plate now, Isan Diaz, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Tucker waits on it, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
A ball and a strike now. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Birdie is there, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, George.
So coming to the plate, George Springer for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Cervelli.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. So now to the plate, John Birdie. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2-0 count, the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First delivery to him on the way. Corey Dickerson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here's the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Kyle Tucker stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Comes in here right at 260. 11 home runs and 32 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Standing in now, Garrett Stubbs. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Birdie is there, 1 away. 1 out now in the Houston third, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fouled off. The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Striding in, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. The pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett.
Striding into the box, Garrett Cooper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Brantley. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Yordan Alvarez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's ball
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. From the stretch.
1-0.
Altuve is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Dickerson. It's up and out of here into the archway. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel. Number 22 on the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
George Springer the next to hit as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike now. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Dickerson going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Hero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Sixto Sanchez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Fastball well outside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Diaz is there. 2 gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch on its way. Garrett Stubbs is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the pitch. Isan Diaz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The windup and the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Rogelio Armenteros comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Rogelio Armenteros.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Roll. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
To the plate now, John Birdie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Armenteros, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his second year as a major leaguer. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get two and possibly all three home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. In now, Brian Anderson. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you could get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Framber Valdez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Matt Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one. Second and third here, 1 man out. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Digging in once again, Isan Diaz, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
Tucker is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they wind up hanging a big 6 spot on the board here as they've made this game interesting again. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And that's the 2nd out. Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Birdie retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Cervelli, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The center fielder, number 2.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready once again, John Birdie. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Eliezer Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch coming, here it is. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Cooper in foul ground. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a
pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the first pitch. George Springer is at the plate as he watches ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Hit high and deep to right center. VR is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. Weird still tied 6-6. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
23, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes. Nope.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now batting, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And it's 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Garrett Stubbs. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's Michael Brantley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Correa brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that misses. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the seventh. And he'll get in there safely.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0 in the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. And that misses. Ball four. So it's first and second now with two out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Two down, runners at first and second. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight, and this is now a 7-6 ball game.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Go.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Matt Kemp.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. Smith has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1. Count 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, Isan Diaz has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Miami down in order. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Lorenzen will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far.
Michael Lorenzen.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Lorenzen is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Diaz onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in for Houston, Aledmus Diaz. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's set. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. VR is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto.
So striding forward now, Jonathan VR. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate now, John Birdie. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready now, Tim Anderson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 0-1 pitch. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Miami down to their last strike. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Framber Valdez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Roberto Osuna closes the door for the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.